Hi, this is the second part of what consumers want from brands right now. This is a three-part series. Why should brands care? Simply put, connection breeds loyalty, protecting business from boycotts when customers have a bad experience or from losing customers to a competitor. 64% of consumers say that their loyalty to a brand increases when they feel connected. I am Raj Pavi, creator of AI Insider, an artificial intelligence powered SEO tool which we use in-house to outrank any of your competition. If you have any digital marketing assistance, please don't hesitate to contact us. Our site is www.dcdigitals.com. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. I make a video every day. Now let's get into the video. Connection also directly impacts a brand's bottom line. More than 3/4 of consumers, 76% say they would buy from a brand they feel connected to over a competitor, and 57% say they are more likely to increase how much they spend with a brand when they feel connected. On the other hand, when consumers don't feel connected to a brand, 70% are less likely to shop there over a competitor, and almost 2/3, 61%, will spend less with that business. YouTube, the global video sharing platform, reaches more than 1 billion users every month. Recognizing the reach of its goal, influencers and creators, as well as the size of their potential audience, YouTube launched its Creators for Change program to build empathy and forge new connections among its users. The program empowered people from all walks of life to connect with each other. Video simply provided the medium, with a platform to share personal stories with people of different backgrounds and beliefs. Creators all over the world sparked conversation around topics like xenophobia and online extremism. To supplement those narratives, YouTube creators also receive the tools they need to facilitate constructive dialogue around tough issues and to craft messages promoting social change. This campaign gave YouTube the opportunity to both address criticism related to the moderation of sensitive content on its platform and to put the focus on facilitating positive conversations. Since its inception, YouTube's initiative has logged 60 million views and 731,000 hours watched of all Creators for Change videos. Real people drive real connections. For brands to build true connection with people, they need to meet consumers on their preferred communication channel and create content that puts a brand's own people front and center. But companies can't tell the story of their people without a strong social foundation. According to our research, 65% of consumers feel more connected to brands that have a robust presence on social. That means brands have to pay attention to both their consistency and quality of their content. Specifically, consumers want material that humanizes an otherwise faceless brand, and they want the people behind the brands doing the posting. Consumers are increasingly interested in learning about the humans who make up their favorite organizations. When a CEO has an active social presence, for example, 70% of consumers feel more connected to that brand. Of these respondents, almost 2/3, 65% say when a CEO uses social regularly, it feels like real people run the business. Likewise, people want to hear directly from the employees who keep businesses running day and night. 72% of consumers report feeling a bond with brands when employees share information about the business online. Admittedly, shoppers might not be as eager to see a brand-sponsored post about a new product launch in their newsfeed as they are to hear from friends and family. But they may want to hear from a friend who shares excitement about the same launch or describes their own role in making it possible. Encouraging employees to post about their employer can generate positive brand exposure while making announcements and brand messaging more interesting and relatable to consumers. Papa John's. For years, John Schnatter was the face of his namesake US pizza brand. But when a conference call recording surfaced of Schnatter using the N-word, the pizza chain knew it had to act fast to mitigate the fallout. Instead of launching an apology tour for Snyder's behaviors, Papa John's hired an agency to help the brand reconnect with its consumers through emotional storytelling and social transparency. This led to the creation of the Voices of Papa John's campaign, a series of short videos profiling the brand's employees, describing why they value working at Papa John's. While it is still too early to quantify the long-term impacts of the initiative, there are signs the people-centric campaign is slowly beginning to rebuild trust among the pizza brand's consumers. Papa John's success to date results from focusing on many real, diverse people behind the brand, sharing what the company means to them, and giving consumers new faces and voices to associate with the brand. Brands must listen before they speak. In order for brands to connect with consumers, they need to understand how to speak the same language as their target audience. Reaching that understanding, however, starts with listening. And if brands fail to listen, consumers will sense they are not operating on the same wavelength as them and won't hesitate to bid companies at you. Listening reveals what types of content matters most to consumers right now. Brands can identify and capitalize on rising trends in their industry or product category, as well as key moments in pop culture or timely news pieces to pinpoint popular conversation topics that resonate with their consumers. When brands create, participate in, and even host related conversation online, 45% of consumers say they would feel more connected to them. When brands share content highlighting the latest trends in their industry, 40% of individuals cite feeling a stronger connection to them. A deeper dive into the data reveals which topics will best pique consumers' interest. While consumers usually want information about products and services, they also want to learn what makes a brand unique. 46% of consumers are interested in content detailing a brand's social good initiatives, and more than one-third, 39%, want features on company employees. As brand brainstorm topics for content creation, listening can play a big role in helping uncover ideas that will resonate. With a stronger grasp of what content makes their audiences stick, brands can better leverage social to connect with their audiences and build community. When it comes to using social to help consumers connect with each other, 46% of consumers would like to see brands create interactive social content, while a little over one-third, 37%, believe brands should promote user-generated content. And 41% of consumers believe brands should create private groups like the ones that Peloton, the on-demand streaming provider and maker of the Peloton bike, hosts on Facebook. These groups serve a dual purpose of bringing people together and giving brands a wellspring of ideas and feedback. Consumers who join private groups receive the content they want from and about their favorite companies, while brands can strengthen their relationships with customers and gain deeper insight into what their die-hard fans expect from them. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoy this video and use this information. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit that like button. And if you have any digital marketing needs, please contact us at www.dcdigitals.com.